Dog in the streets, but snuggle monster in the sheets? Today we're breaking down the pros and cons of letting your favorite canine companion sleep in your bed. Let's bark about it. Welcome back to Alpha Paw, your destination for everything dog. I'm Bernie Zilio, and I'm on a mission to answer every doggone question you have ever had about your fur babies. And today we are talking about whether you should let your dog sleep in your bed. The answer is yes. Thank you for watching Alpha Paw. I'm just kidding. In my home, our dog Pod has a permanent spot in our bed. On our bed. On my head. Wherever he darn well pleases. And don't judge, okay? I'm not the only one. In fact, 56% of pet parents report letting their dogs snuggle up to them. But is letting your dog sleep in your bed a good idea? It's mixed. Let's start with the bad so we can end this video on a positive note, shall we? As we've discussed before, dogs spend a lot of their sleep time in REM, the light part of the sleep cycle in which our puppers dream and kick their perfect little legs around. And while you may like that they're not deep sleepers and always alert, say if they're protecting your home or something, that constant movement may not be good for your sleep. In a recent 2020 study, researchers found that having a dog in bed actually increased human movement in bed as well. That doesn't necessarily mean that the human was awake more. In fact, people in the study rarely remembered waking up due to the dog movement, but it could potentially disturb sleep, meaning you wake up more tired. Another negative is that it may stir up your allergies. You don't have to be allergic to dogs to have an allergic reaction to them. Your dog is outside a lot during the day, potentially collecting pollen or dust in his or her coat or paws, which they can then bring back into your bed. So if you do have allergies or asthma, you may want to rethink your fur baby coming from the streets to your sheets. On a similar note, bacteria, parasites, and fungi can also spread from your pup to you. So sleeping on a pillow that your dog may have contaminated can be slightly problematic and downright gross. All right, enough of that. Let's get to the good stuff because you might actually be surprised. There's actually a lot of positives that come from sleeping with your dog. While dogs can contribute to sleep disturbance, they actually do so less than cats. Studies also show that people sleep perfectly fine with a dog in their bedroom, and many sleep fine with a pup actually in their bed. It's important to note, though, that the size of the dog and the size of the bed do play a role. Another study in 2018 found that women in particular actually felt better in bed with their dog by their side. In fact, they reported feeling safer and more comfortable sleeping with a canine companion than with a human partner or a cat. But duh. But women aren't the only ones reaping the benefits of having a canine cuddler. As we've talked about before, dogs relieve stress and anxiety in all humans, which, if you're a troubled sleeper, can be a huge help when getting in your Z's. Studies show that dogs benefit your cortisol levels, heart rate, and blood pressure. So there you have it, the pros and cons. Now you can make an educated decision as to whether to let your fur baby play big spoon, little spoon, or no spoon at all. But if you are going to let your dog sleep in your bed, be sure to wash your sheets regularly, make sure your doggo is up to date on all vaccinations and that he or she is taking flea and tick preventatives, and be sure to wash your hands after handling any of their mess. Now, I know I can't be the only one who has pretty much surrendered my entire bed to the dog, so let me know in the comments section down below if you let your pupper sleep with you too, or if this video has changed your mind at all. Again, I'm Bernie Zilio, and this is Alpha Paw. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single doggone episode, and we will see you guys next time.